What's up, ladies and gentlemen, Spadio? If I sound a bit different, simply because I am tired as hell. Yeah, my lack of sleep is fucking insane. Over a year, pretty close to it at least. If not more, if you want to get technical, of literally pretty much being awake for like 85, 90% of every week. If that gives you an idea of how little sleep I get. Yeah, regardless, we are late to doing this. Welcome to January's monthly discussion. We are doing this February 2nd, and the time right now is 3:22 a.m. And there are a few reasons why this is late. Well, one, I'm still pretty tired overall, but I at least got enough sleep to actually stay awake the rest of the night. B, the basement isn't trying to flood. Yeah, so I think it was the 30th, around 3:55-ish a.m. I was playing a certain game, and I started hearing a weird noise in this room. So I went to check it out. Yeah, the basement window was literally overflowing with water, and it pretty much turned into its own waterfall here. Yeah. Granted, a decent amount of the city as well got quite flooded, apparently. Some streets are apparently the most flooded some people have ever seen it. So that was something. At the very least, I was awake while everyone else was asleep. And I got that pretty much when it started to happen. I'd say 30 seconds after I heard the noise, I pretty much woke everyone up. Yeah, that was definitely something. That was definitely something, alright. It didn't end up being too bad, but definitely could have been a lot worse. So yeah, that happened. Plus, overall, I've been struggling trying to come up with a image to use for this month. I feel like the hardest thing about monthly discussions, for me at least, is literally trying to figure out what the cons are for a thumbnail slash image to use for the video. That's the hardest part about monthly discussions for me. It is ridiculous how hard it is to do. It doesn't seem like it would be hard, but yet it is. Regardless, when it comes to movies I end up watching this month, I only end up watching two. One twice, if you're counting yesterday. So, End up watching mixtape two, mixtape 2021. Or was that 2022? I think that came out last year, didn't it? Oh, regardless, I ended up watching that. It was okay overall. Yeah, it was simply okay overall. Average, if anything. And then later on in the month, I ended up watching Gone Fissin' 1997. I watched this movie twice. The first time by myself, the second time with someone else. And surprisingly, the second time around, I felt like the movie was somehow better. It's actually a pretty decent movie overall. Nothing crazy or anything, but you'll definitely get a few laughs out of it at least. And that's literally all I watch for movies. When it comes to TV shows, as it stands, I'm finally caught up with the past few months of wrestling, specifically Raw and SmackDown. The only wrestling shows I actually give a damn about checking out and watching. I'm really caught up at this point. So yeah, I think I'm just going to continue watching wrestling until I'm no longer interested in what's happening. I think that's pretty much how I'm going to deal with that, I guess. And of course, I continued with United States of L, the Coast of Oak Island, then there's Beyond Oak Island, and the Coast of Oak Island drilling down. And I'm actually not sure what else. I was mainly watching Let's Plays, if anything, this month. And even that wasn't too much. The big thing I ended up watching was literally just wrestling. This month at least. If I recall, I think I ended up watching the first episode for Dirty Jobs. I'm actually still surprised that show is ongoing. It's just been around for a long ass time now. I ended up watching one episode of that. Then I ended up watching seasons one and two for Johnny Test 2021. Honestly, with this show, with the reboot or whatever you want to call it, not really fond of the old style, honestly. I prefer the older one, old style wise. Episode wise, there are a couple that are actually pretty good, pretty decent overall, but most of them are pretty much average. Not great, but not bad either. There are only a few that are above average. If anything, I definitely think the animation is actually better this time around. There's some scenes that are just done perfectly, I think. Although it was a pretty decent watch overall, I at least hope we get to see more seasons. At the very least, but who knows. Beyond that, though, I think that is everything I ended up watching this month. I really need to get back to trying to watch some kind of an anime or something. At some point. I either need to finish off a couple of anime series, or I need to start watching one from start to finish again. It's been a while now. Regardless, when it comes to games, I feel like this is where things get a bit interesting, at least. Alright, so overall this month I mainly focused on editing whatever I have recorded. Or at least I tried to. I did get a good chunk of the stuff recorded edited. But still a good ways to go. So I didn't really focus on recording too much this month. As it stands, I think, yeah, we're currently 51 episodes into East 9. And I'm hoping the Let's Play will end roughly within the 55 to 65 episode range. It seems like that's roughly how long the playthrough is gonna be. As it stands, I currently have up to episode 39 edited, I think. So I still have a ways to go with that. East 9's the only playthrough I'm really focusing on editing at this point and trying to wrap up. I could have beat the game this month, but I want to focus on what was currently recorded. Mainly due to lack of memory space, but I guess that's a different story. Regardless, I end up playing some East 9. We are truly on the final chapter at this point. I think we probably only have like a few hours of gameplay left, I want to say. So if I do bother to record the game this month, we should be done with it, hopefully. I also finished up playing Shin Megami Tensei 5. Along with that, I started up the 17th Let's Play. We finally started playing Persona 5 Royal. Granted, the last time I played that game, I think it was the 11th of the month, I think. I know I started playing the game on the 9th. So I haven't played it in a while. Mainly because I'm just focusing on playing games at my own time while waiting for videos to render. That's pretty much what I've been doing. How far are we into Personified Royal? Not far. Let's put it this way. We are 8 episodes in. Episode 7 felt like being a bit to record. So episode 8 ended up being really short. And we did basically fuck all in episode 8. And episode 9, whenever I play the game again, we will be interrogating the volleyball team members at the school volleyball rally. That's how far we are. Not far at all, huh? And we're 8 episodes in, and that's how far we are. It's safe to say that's gonna be a long ass playthrough. I think for the most part, I'm pretty much gonna try and get episodes for that playthrough to be roughly 20 minutes to 40 minutes. But we could see 20 to 50 minutes. Yeah. The first episode is an hour and 2 minutes long. That's the first episode, so it is what it is. Yeah, I think episode 8 is literally 20 minutes or 19. Whenever I get around to editing. I am not gonna be editing Personified Royal anytime soon. I have no interest in getting that channel, in, in getting the playthrough up on the channel until either early spring or the start of summer. One or the other. Pretty much just gonna focus on the current 2 playthroughs. Probably work a bit on a 16th playthrough if we ever get a tiebreaker vote. And depending on what game wins, it's pretty much gonna determine which one I'm gonna focus on quicker or later. But yeah. I literally cannot edit the Certified Royal until I cons up some other stuff first. I just need to not be tired and not be lazy and actually do it. And once some other stuff is done, then I can start editing that and trying to build up a pile of videos for it. Right now I'm pretty much just trying to get East 9 to beat a stockpile. And I want the Certified Royal to be the next big stockpile as well. So that's why we're just not going to see it for a while. Hopefully I can at least do 2 or 3 recording sessions for that next month. Hopefully. And hopefully get out of the prologue and actually gain free roam. In the game at least. Regardless, other games end up playing this month. I tried out a few other games that I ended up getting this month, but I have no idea how you say the names of them. So I literally can't tell you what they are. I hate it when I can't say the name of something, but whatever. Now, the game I've been playing on my own time over the past week or so now, this is something I have to do a final thoughts on playing video for. In hindsight, I probably should have recorded my playthrough of this game, because it's the first time I'm diving into a series that I have always hated on simply due to its popularity ever since I was younger. I'm kind of the type of person who, if something is really popular and it seems like everyone likes it, chances are you can place a good bet I hate it. And I have a few extra reasons why I kind of hated on this a lot growing up. But I'm not going to get into that. That's a story in itself. I guess I'll save for if I somehow beat the game and do a final thoughts on playing video. I've been playing Assassin's Creed 3. The original, I'm assuming. I've been playing the PS3 version. Apparently there's a remastered version out there. So yeah, I've been playing Assassin's Creed 3 completely blind, beyond looking up, okay, how the fuck do you shoot your gun? Okay, how the fuck do you stealth assassinate? Okay, how the fuck do you do this or that? The game is not that good when it comes to telling you how to actually play the game. And if it does, the text shows up so briefly, you don't even get a chance to try and analyze it and figure out what the hell it's saying. So I've been at least looking up a few things as I'm playing it, as I get stuck. And I'm not going to get into my original hate or anything for the Assassin's Creed series and all that in this video. But I will say this. I am, in a way, speechless that I am actually somehow enjoying this game quite a lot at this point. Even if I'm mainly just focusing on the main story only for the most part. Mainly because I literally just don't know how to truly play the game. So yeah, mainly been focusing on the main story and trying some extra stuff out. So far I'm surprisingly really liking it. But as usual, I always have complaints with complaints with any game. And I did at least feel this game is quite buggy, quite glitchy. And the other day I definitely experienced that. Luckily, I fixed it by quitting the game, exiting out of all of it, and booting it back up. And that seemed to fix the problem, luckily. Yeah, trying to run and you see under the city. Yeah, that pretty much makes the game unplayable. That might be the biggest glitch I've seen in a game that I've tried playing for myself, at least. At least I haven't seen any of the creepy glitches, at least. Yet. And hopefully not at all. Regardless, at this point, I'm pretty much just playing that game on my own time. And I'm probably gonna do so until I'm done with the game. Just because I still find it hard to actually play it. I've at least gotten somewhat accustomed to the combat, at least. But regardless, that is everything. I don't think there was anything else I ended up playing this month. For the most part, I really only played 3 games. East 9, Assassin's Creed 3, and for some reason I'm forgetting the other one. I played a lot of, alright, SMT5. Those are the 3 big games I focused on this month. I'll get back to Digimon and stick with Digimon once we're done with East 9. Hopefully that'll be sometime this month. Although, I'm gonna be taking my time getting videos ready, posting videos, uploading, editing, all of it. I'm gonna be taking my time with all of that for probably the next few months. For A, try and hopefully get more sleep. And try and also build a stockpile of videos again. And lastly, yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's it. I don't remember the other thing. Regardless, I'm just gonna call it here. This is basically 30 minutes. We might as well stop. So yeah, that was pretty much this month. I will, until next time, stay golden.